Welcome to another tutorial on healthcare data analysis in Microsoft Excel, brought to you by Earth Creations. Today we are going to look at finance data, and on the screen you can see an Excel sheet containing finance data for a whole month, and this first date has been formatted. If you click on it, you will see that it has been formatted as date. So to do this, if you don't know how to do it, you simply highlight the whole column. You can take Ctrl Shift, then you click the down arrow, highlight the whole column, and then you come to this format, and then you choose date. You can choose short date, you can choose long date. So we have the various dates, the dates in the month, and we have the total income for the whole month, and it's divided into the different departments of the facility, the health facility: medical consultation, dental treatment, drugs, and all the departments. And so we have the total income per day, and then we have the total income at the end of the month. So the very first thing that we may want to check is to see the total income per day. How did the income fluctuate during the month from the 1st to the 31st? So what we can do is, first of all, we can convert this to a pivot table. So we can come to insert, and we take pivot table and take OK. We go to the next sheet and we have a pivot table there. So the first thing we do is that we can come to take the dates. We can take the dates, we take it right down to where we have rows. We take it to rows, and then we go to total income, and we click and take it to values. So automatically we have a table that gives us the dates and the sum of total income for the clinic. So we can come to insert, we take recommended charts, and there we can use a line chart here. We can use a line chart, and we click OK. We got a line chart, and then we can come to sum of clinic. We can come to date. We click on this, and then we uncheck total. We don't want the total to be there, and we don't want this blank. We uncheck, and then we take OK. So we see that the chart automatically readjusts, and it gives us the various days for the whole month and the income. So you can see that we had so much income on the 12th of January. So this can help you to see the days in which the hospital had much income for the month. And the next thing we want to check is, what if we want to know the income per week? Alright, if these are 30 days, it means there are 5 weeks in 30 days. What if we want to know the income in weeks, and your data set actually does not have week, it has just day? So how do you get the income per week? So what we can do is that we can get a formula that will give us the weekday. So we can come here just before day, click, and then we right click and take insert a new column, and we can name that column week, and we use a good formula to do that. So we can actually say equal to, we give the week number, week number has appeared there. So as you just start typing, week number appears. You double click on it, and then you choose this cell. Since this date was formatted as date, if you click on it, you close the bracket and you hit enter, it will give you the week number. So what do we see? We see that there's a column for week, and it gives us the various week numbers. So we can go back to our chart. We can go back to pivot table, insert pivot table. You can go back to pivot table, and then we choose week. Do we have week? Should be here. Where is week? We have dates, we have. So to get that, what we can do to make sure that the new column that we have created is available in our pivot table, we come over back to our pivot table, which is sheet 5, and then we go to data. We come over to data, and then we click refresh. We click on refresh all. Okay, and then when we come here, we should have the column for week. Voila, this is it here. So we can now plot per week. So we can bring back dates, and then we take week down here, and so we have the income per week. We can click to filter. Is the filter. And click here, and we come here and say we don't want this one, and we don't want this 0000. So we click OK, and then you'll see the income per week. So for week 1, this is what we have. For week 2, that is how it goes. For week 3, week 4, and week 5. So we see that in week 3 we have the highest income for the facility. Okay, and this is great, right? This can help you to see how the income fluctuated within the month up to week 5. And then the next thing we want to do is we want to see the income by department. Did the laboratory produce more? Did the pharmacy produce more? So we can come here, we highlight from department, on the first department, right? So we have others. We won't take cost of medical, since we have another video on expenses. Highlight, we hold the control key, and then we come down to their totals, and we have totals here. So we highlight totals right up to orders, and then we come to insert the recommended charts, all chart types. So you can see here, if you choose this one, you take OK, and we can see how the income was per department for the month. So we see that why is it giving just medical consultation? It's supposed to give us drugs here. Let us change the chart type and see. Change the chart type and see. Change chart type, and want a bar chart. Okay, maybe go back. Control Z. Go back and do that again. Highlight from medical consultation right to others. Hold the control key, come down and highlight the totals right up to others. Insert recommended charts. Oh my. Alright, so it works now. Insert recommended charts, and we choose the column charts. So for the income per department, you can see that drugs produce the highest income, and you can click this plus sign here and take later tables. You see that drugs produce 634,825 the month. So this can help you to see how your income is coming in the facility.